Hello, welcome back to the channel. So this is the third in my videos showing off my 6mm Napoleonics. So this is the French army. So primarily, whilst I've been doing the 100 days of late with them, certainly since the turn of the anniversary of the battle, what this army started out as was something around 1809. One of my regular opponents had an Austrian army, which we'd face off against, and another opponent we refought the Peninsular War battles. So what you have here, as you can see, is the pre-100-day flags. Now, some of these miniatures, I started this army 18 years ago at least, because I know I was painting it around the time I got married. So it started off as just a French army, and then about 2013, 2014, I decided to expand it so it could do the entire Waterloo and face off against the British and Prussians. So that became a mammoth job. So I generally use either my own homebrew War Master rules, which works off 3 bases, or Principles of War. And so we have 3 bases, represents in the games I play in a brigade, but could easily use them down in battalions. Certainly in the Peninsular War battles, we fought battalions, but at other battles, bigger battles, we've used units as brigades. So you have line of march, you have a proper line, you have French attack columns, and form and square, spin it around like that. So this means I've been painting 6mm models for at least 20 years. But I was amazed at how much detail you can actually pick up with 6mm models. Kept it simple with these and did all the pom-poms etc. red for the infantry in different scales. So I will pick out more details. So there is some additions. It's not just the Bardin regulation uniforms. So some great coats as we get into the Peninsula. Also, if I wanted to do 1814, great coats as French conscripts were pushed forward and fought. Couldn't talk about French infantry without showing off the Imperial Guard. Again, looking at the flags there, I think the flags were done in a bit of a rush to get them on the tabletop. I've been thinking about rebasing the army, so it is maybe 2 or 3 units on a bigger base. And if I do that, I'll look at the flags and tidy them up as well. Because Epic Battles is going to give me a tactical level game with multi-based units. So I might look at my 6mm as being more of a grand army game. So French have some artillery. Again, I generally do my French cannons with green limbers, not limbers, green, words escape me, French cannons with green painted woodwork, bronze guns. So you've got some Imperial Guard artillery, some foot artillery. I think these guys might be horse artillery. That's how we use them. I know certainly these guys, you see these guys slightly more muted with colour scheme. These guys were the ones I'd painted many moons ago. All these models are from Bacchus. What I like about Bacchus is the models come on strips, photo strips. So I've just mounted 2 of those on a base. Now we couldn't talk about France without talking about the cavalry. Carbineers. Interesting enough, these have got light blue uniforms. I've also seen carbineers in white. Certainly my 28mm carbineers are in white. But tell the difference between those and the cuirassiers in that I've used bronze on them. Dutch Lancers, Red Lancers, Imperial Guard. I mentioned in a few other videos, it's actually painting 6mm that I started doing the harnesses for horses in white so they stand out more. I have some hussars. And again, I might have had a British pack of hussars and I've repainted them. In 6mm, the uniform differences aren't so great. More getting the colour and the feel for the units correct. One of the reasons I do 28mm is so I can enjoy the details in uniform. Some chasseurs. Dragoons. If you can do pink dragoons, do pink dragoons. French line lancers. And finally, some cuirassiers. Oh, it's line lancer command. Finally, some. Oh, the light's not terribly great. I'm getting a bit confused with the colours here. No, I think that is Lancer command. Oh, let me. Can't do a video about French cavalry without getting some cuirassiers out. Who doesn't like cuirassiers? There you go. So as you see there, you can get a tremendous amount of detail in with the paintwork for 6mm. And then what I have as well, my divisional commanders, 2 miniatures per base. A couple of infantry commands there. Cavalry commander. And then I have, for refighter Catapra, I do my army commanders on 3 miniatures per base. So for refighter Catapra, I have Marshal Ney as a commander with his flame red hair, and there's Emperor himself as well, Napoleon. So that's an overview of my French army. If I move my camera around, oh, best of plans like mice and men, I'll unplug it, is, there you go, that is the full army. And I can do every brigade for the British, Prussian and French during the Waterloo campaign, so including sort of Grouchy's command as well. Certainly I've fought Cottbus a few times, Ligny, we've done Waterloo a few times, fought a lot of the 1809 battles and the Peninsular War as well. We've done all the major engagements in the Peninsular War. But anyway, I'm looking forward to painting Napoleonics again. It's a big task with the epic battles coming. But I'm having a good time wargaming at the moment. I hope you're having a great time wargaming at the moment, and look forward to chatting to you in the future. Again, any questions about anything, fire them off in the comment sections, and I'm happy to answer them and discuss them as well. Always happy to chat wargaming. But anyway, you have a great time. I'll look forward to chatting to you again in another video, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.